on the record. Today is Monday, October the 18th, and it's 2 minutes past a.m. in the morning. And we are making a phone call to Allstate Insurance Company. And this is who we are calling for the record. I cannot show you the picture, but I can show you who we are calling. Okay, now take your screenshot. We're going to call on regard to the increase we have made on the insurance policy, and to confirm that it has been done, and if there is any money that we need to pay, then of course we will have to agree to pay that, and you will be the witness today. This is a court of record on the case number Delta 1314 dash Charlie Victor and the case number is 2019-01-401, a case of foreclosure on which the mortgage do not exist. And if there is no mortgage, how can you foreclose on the property? And we've gone over this with the insurance, and the insurance company is saying, today they say one thing first, and then they say a different thing the next day. And that is obviously a sign that they are bringing false and misleading representations, and in violation of Title 15, U.S. Code Section 1692, E as in echo, and F lowercase as in foxtrot. If they're bringing false and misleading representations onto the record, and they cannot provide us with the block of documents of the alleged mortgage that they are supposedly insuring, then they are clearly engaging on unfair and deceiving practices. And this is on regard to a mortgage that do not exist, but they have collected insurance for 30 years on this mortgage, and we're going to question that in this phone call. We're going to give them an ultimatum. If they don't bring these documents within 72 hours, they're going to have to pay the claim. Because once they're saying there is no mortgage, and a few days later they're saying yes, there is a mortgage. Well, when they are compelled to produce the documentation, they simply fail because there is no mortgage. And in your case, whoever is watching this video, the procedure is the same. Your mortgage do not exist. You need to question your insurance. By what authority they are insuring something that do not exist. And in our case, if there was a mortgage or an alleged mortgage, they claim that it was held by Washington Mutual. Well, it happened that Washington Mutual went out of business on December of the year 2008, and this is 2021. So for all this time we have been paying on a defunct contract. That's if they want to contemplate it on that fashion. If they want to see it that way, no problem. We are here ready to challenge that if the mortgage do not exist, who got this money? Now, we don't have a contract with Chase Bank nor with Shell Point, for your information. And this is directed to Betty C. Nieto. And the reason that we are speaking ahead of time is because, as you've seen this next video, they don't let you talk. They don't let you talk. And at some point, this lady here, Gema M. Dominguez, is turning up the radio the radio music to interrupt this claim, and you will see it on the video. She's playing the radio aloud. At some point, Betty C. Nieto says, I'm reserving the rights, I'm not going to say anything, but it's too late. You had already speak, Betty. You had already spoken. First, you say there was no mortgage, so we take that statement. You say you are the owner. And you gave me a paper, a document, that says no mortgagee. Okay. Now, you are connected to the Allstate system. And if the Allstate system says that I'm the owner, why the next time, the next few days, you claim that there is a mortgage? But when confronted to see where is the documents, you don't have them. So now today, Betty, we're going to give you this opportunity to speak and to be candid about your statements, because everything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. We're not going to make this a circus, because this is legal proceedings on this court of record and on the corporate United States District Court for the Corporate District of New Mexico, and the case number is 1:20 dash Charlie Victor dash 00113 Kilo Golf uppercase space Juliet Hotel Romeo, also in uppercase. In the district court in the corporate United States District Court for the Corporate District of New Mexico, and you are in New Mexico. And you are under this jurisdiction. And we've proven that you are violating Title 18, Section 514, creating obligation. Bank robbery has no expiration, no statute of limitations. And you will be prosecuted as an accessory. So now listen, I'm going to give you the opportunity to cooperate with me on this phone call. I'm going to direct you a copy of this video. And with the magic of technology, we're going to get to the bottom of this, because I have to serve you some papers. The documents that I'm about to serve you make you liable for perjury on the stand in an effort to cover up this fraud. But you are part of this fraud. But if you decide you want to cooperate on exchange for leniency, this Superior Court of Record may sure consider that based upon your cooperation. Now, we are taking this opportunity to tell you here ahead of time, because we know how you guys work. Both of you. But it is on the record. And if you rather stick to your guns and continue with this fraud, we're going to seek the death penalty by electrocution. That's exactly what the penal code says. The maximum penalty for those who engaged in conspiracy in violation of Title 18 U.S. Code Section 241 against rights are liable at a minimum 10 years in prison. But in this statement that we are about to record, you committed perjury. I gave you the opportunity to withdraw your statement 3 times, and you did not withdraw your statement. Now, if you don't withdraw your statement, that means that you're going to have to prove it in a court of law. And you, in this phone call, we're going to ask you that you step forward with the documents or automatically be charged. That's as simple as that. Why? Because it's forensic evidence on the record. in this court of record. And if you don't believe that this is a court of record, I want you to visit Juris Corpus Secandi, Volume 25, Section 344, where it clearly says that all federal courts are courts of record. Now we're going to initiate this phone call here in front of you. And the phone number is 5. Phone number is area code 505 831 4000 831 4000. It's here. And we are about to push send, and we're going to put it on speaker.
Thank you for calling Allstate. This is Emma. How can I help you?
May I please talk to Betty C. Nieto?
May I ask who's calling?
No, you have to transfer the phone call, please. This is for the Honorable J.J. Jesus.
She's on the other line, but I can take a message and have her call you back.
No, I need to speak to her right now, or I can start speaking to you, whatever you prefer.
Either way.
Okay, now, you're speaking with the Honorable J. Jesús-Arriaga Abonce, and I'm calling in regard to the upgrade and the increase of coverage of my policy.
Hold on, please.
Thank you.
Good morning. This is Betty.
Good morning, Mrs. Nieto. How are you today?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you?
Okay, I am doing fine. Listen, my transaction was interrupted, and I'm calling to continue with this transaction. And I am going to be very, very straight with you. I am willing to give you leniency on exchange for your cooperation. If you don't cooperate with me in this matter, I'm going to charge you with perjury that you committed on the record. Are we clear? Are we clear on that? Are we clear on that? I'll tell you.
What can I do for you?
I'll tell you how you can help me, okay? In a minute. I first want to be clear on that. So if we are clear on that, we're going to proceed. I'm asking you for the coverage on the contents of my house. The contents, not the house, the contents, okay? Because as I remember, I received a statement, a verbal statement, that the lady says, please do not interrupt, because this way we will take shortly and the job will be easier. The lady says that if we take the roof of my house and we turn it upside down, whatever falls out of it is covered on the amount of $80,000, and I'm calling to confirm that. Also, I am calling to confirm how much money do I have to give you for the upgrade coverage on the insurance, and I want it zero deductible. If there is any outstanding bill, I am ready to pay it. But I first have to ask you to direct this bill to the escrow company which you have referred the bill for the past 30 years. Well, Allstate has. I know that you are not in business for that long. So now, if we are prepared for that, I'm going to give you a little bit of time so you can pull the coverage on the inside contents of the house, and while we are here speaking.
Okay. Are you done? So it's my
Well,
turn to talk.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now
Excuse
listen,
Excuse me.
listen,
So I need
listen,
because
listen
you
to
answer
me.
so many questions at the same time, so I need to answer those questions one by one, so that way we understand. Well, now you can understand me, okay? So first, the roof. I don't have nothing to do with the roof. The roof, you can always call the claims department.
No, I'm not talking. I'm not
Give you
talking.
an estimate about the roof. I cannot
Listen.
give you no information regarding the roof. And if you can't also zero deductible, you don't have no zero deductible. You have $500 deductible. And the amount, the balance due, it is $155 for the updates that we made the other day. And I have your signature in those documents.
Okay, $155 I have to. Let me write it down. Let me write this down, if you be so kind. $155 I have to give you. Okay. Now listen, I'm not calling to make a claim on any roof. I'm telling you to check the value of the insurance company policy for the contents of the house. Now, when I say that,
Let me give you the dwelling, the home, the property. It is covered up to $130, $159,600.
okay, 159,600. And then what about the interior contents of the house? They're also insured.
It is 100 and replacement cost content. We actually don't have no coverage for your contents.
Yes, you know what? I was given the statement that that all the contents of the house were insured, and the lady spoke of it this way: if your house,
Which lady?
the lady on the insurance company, okay. Now let me tell you let me tell you what she says.
Let's be clear, and I can always help you if you give me, because we cannot stay on the phone for 4 or 5 hours. Okay, so just ask me the questions that you need. I can always print all the documents and send it to your address if you like.
Okay,
The
listen.
declaration page, and then you are going to be able to see exactly the coverage that you have. Right
Okay.
now, your property, your dwelling protection is $159,600 with the
Okay.
deductible of $500.
Okay, minus 500 on the deductible. I really appreciate all your help, and I really appreciate that you stay with me on the line, because there is nothing on my contract that says that in the event of a claim, I can only be there for certain minutes. There's there in the policy? Is there anywhere? Is there anywhere that there's a limit time to make a claim? Now, let me ask you one thing. If I was given already a statement that the interior contents of this house are insured for $80,000, when was that deleted and under what authority? Because I insure everything inside this house, and we went over this on detail. Okay, we went over this on a very fine detail.
With you in details, did you give me a name?
Please don't ask me the questions that are posted in your computer. I know that your system does not allow any transaction with you registering, so now.
I'm going to print you a declaration page, and I'm going to send it to you, so that way you're able to read exactly what you have on your policy.
Now,
Okay?
I certainly appreciate that, and thank you for being so kind and bringing it into the record. Now, let's go into the next question. Okay. I made a claim for infringement, and I need to know the status of the claim of infringement
Which
because
claim?
the claim for infringement that I made while I was in your office regarding the fact that Allstate is presenting my name as a
We didn't
corporate
file a
name.
claim here. You have to call the claims department. We didn't
No,
file a claim
no.
because we don't
You need
have
to file a
no
claim.
information. We ask you if you can give us when was the loss happened, when was the date of loss, and you didn't have the answer.
I did
So we
have it.
cannot file a claim with no date of loss.
Let me tell you something. It is on the recording. When you asked me for the
Okay.
date of loss, I told you that it is happening right this minute.
When that happened?
And I have it on the video that I was recording in your office when you guys called the
Okay, sir.
sheriff's
So
department.
you can always step into the office. I cannot. You cannot record me. So I'm gonna have to hang up. Okay?
Listen to me. I have the right to record my record because
Okay.
this
I'm gonna
way
have to
you
let
have
me
a
get your
statement.
name and number, and I can have the owner of the agency to get in contact with you. Okay?
You have my number. I do
With my
not.
respect. Okay.
Listen.
I will give the agency owner your number so that way you can talk to her. Okay?
Okay, I need to ensure the interior contents of my house right this minute. Please do
You
so
need
right
to
now.
step into the office. We need your signature
You
and
see,
any changes on your
I
phone.
was instructed not to go to your office. That's why I'm doing it over the phone. Okay?
Okay, so I was going to ask you in a kind manner that you can call customer service so that way they can help you with that.
No, I don't talk to customer service. I have several videos where they don't speak. They don't want to speak to me, just like you are doing right now, denying me the right to
Okay,
file
so
a
if you
claim.
can please give me some time, let me talk to my agency and see what we can do for you, okay?
Well, you are an expert, and you don't need to go talk to anybody on regard to what is it that you need to
The
do.
owner of the agency.
In the event that somebody walks in with a claim, okay. Now listen, I'm recording
For me
this.
to be able, I cannot file a claim for you if I don't have, if you have a date of loss, what exactly happened. We need all that information from you. You don't have that.
Ma'am, for the record, I'm telling you for the third time that it is happening right this minute. Okay, write
So
it
the
down.
loss is just
Write
occurred
it down.
now.
Yeah, write it down. This is a loss that it doesn't happen like when you run into a
You
wreck.
know what? Let me go ahead and talk to my boss, okay, about this. I cannot stay on the phone with you for so long, and I need, like, you're telling me in this right minute that happens, your roof, it is damaged?
No, the roof is not damaged. I never said that.
Oh,
What
what
I
is
said
it?
that
What is the claim about?
the lady stated that all the contents on my house were insured, and she literally said that if anybody took the roof of the house and then turned the house upside down, see, she hung up. She hung up, but I'm gonna dial again because this is not fair. You call them to make a claim, and you see what they do. They hang up on you. Does that sound like being in good hands? The answer is no. So we're gonna dial once more. Okay, 505 831 4000. Yeah, she says you need to step into the office, but the sheriff's department says no, don't go to that office. So now, how do you file the claim over the phone? Now they don't answer.
The person at extension 401 is unavailable. Please leave your message after the tone. When done, hang up or press the pound key.
Yeah, this is for the Honorable J. Jesús-Arriaga Abonce that wishes to make a claim under the policy. But you hung up on me, Betty. And I'm recording this and I'm sending you a video of this a copy of this video for your boss to see how is it that you are treating a paying customer. I need to request the email address for your boss, but for the information, I'm sending you this video right now to this email address. BeatrizNieto@Allstate.com. It is right there on the bottom. And I'm sending you this video because this is forensic evidence that you have denied me the right to make a claim. Now listen, I'm going to continue on this, but your opportunity has already expired. You are not willing to cooperate and you are hereby charged with perjury on the record on regard of a fictitious mortgage that do not exist. We are giving you 72 hours so that you can bring those documents or automatically be charged on the record for perjury. You cannot insure a mortgage that do not exist. You guys have been busted. You guys are busted now. It is forensic evidence on the record, and now you claim that that a claim to replace the roof has been made. You are doing that on purpose just to divert from the subject. And I'm sending you this video, and I'm going to continue to call you. For the time being, I need you to go and do good in your promise. Have your boss call me, and if you cannot handle this, we will get to the bottom of it. I thank you very much for your kind attention, and this is forensic evidence of my good faith to make a claim under the policy. I will be directing a payment of $155, and I'm doing my side of the obligation. But if you don't perform under the contract, you are on federal court as we speak. Thank you very much for your kind attention, but I will continue this video and I'm sending it to you right this minute. Thank you. Okay, well, you've seen how Allstate is behaving in regard to our claim. We go and we insure this house and its contents. And now they say that the contents are not insured. It's just the house is insured. And when I ask her that I want to insure the contents, she's not interested. You've seen it on the record. What does it take for a company, that it is an insurance company, to honor the policy and to file a claim? Well, not very long, right? Not very long. They claim to have a claims department to where you call and they pretend they're not listening to you. Like, excuse me, I can't hear you, I can't hear you. That's what they do. As you've seen it in other videos. If you go right below this video, you're going to find titles of the people of Allstate Insurance Company who have been recorded like you, Betty. And all of you are part of this collusion. You are hereby compelled to bring those documents or be guilty and pay the claim right immediately, or agree to pay $50,000 on lawful money per day, on lawful money minted by the United States Treasury. We are not going to allow you to pay for a crime with bogus money, with garbage money. And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. This is Federal Reserve note. And you cannot pay for a crime with Federal Reserve note. And you just agree that the policy is for $159,600 on lawful money minted by the United States Treasury. Because you cannot pay on Federal Reserve note. I think if I continue on this video for a little longer, I will confuse your little brain more than already is. First you say there was no mortgage, and now you say there is a mortgage. And now we give you the opportunity to present the mortgage. And if you don't present the mortgage, now you're saying that there is a mortgage when there is no mortgage. For the record. I just told you that I will be very, very understanding and lenient with you if you cooperate. It's obvious to me, and the record shows that you did not want to cooperate, not even to file the claim. And now I have it on forensic evidence. I'm sending you this video, and you need to pass this video to your boss, and your boss needs to pass it to whoever needs to be passed, because this is a serious matter. Serious matter regarding a violation of Title 18 U.S. Code Section 514, which is federal mortgage fraud. This investigation took about 15 years of my life. And I know that all the mortgages that you claim to have, they are bogus, and I'm filing over those cases as well. You want to go in that direction? Then we'll go into that direction. And we are telling the world on this video that you are a fraud. That this is how you treat your customers. It doesn't sound like I am in good hands, but you had good hands to receive my money. And you still want more money. And if I'm going to give you this money, I'm going to file a claim under the right to file a claim. Because I have the right to file a claim since this house is a total loss. I'm going to send you a document on the email that is being addressed to this property to be vacated by the sheriff, by the Valencia County Sheriff's Department. Okay. And I want you to know that this is on the record, for the record, to be read on the record. I give you the opportunity. You cannot say you didn't. So I'm gonna pause this, and I expect for you to follow through on your promise and come back with the right attitude that your clients deserve, or I will seek that you lose all of them due to this fraud. Because you're not only doing it to me, you are doing it to everybody that come your way. First, you say that the house could not be insured for more money than what the house was worth, but we have evidence that this house was insured for 3 times the amount, and you don't have evidence that they gave you documents that any upgrades were made to this house. And we're going to upload this video right now, and it's coming your way. Thank you very much for your attention, and hey, you're going to Guantanamo by your own actions. I gave you the opportunity. You rather side for the insurance company? Why don't you step forward and say, listen, I don't see a mortgage, and I never was presented a mortgage, and therefore I insured a mortgage that do not exist. You could ask for leniency. And if you really and truly did not know, but over here you spoke too soon. You say there is no mortgage, and now you're coming over to say there is. I wanted to get exactly this type of answers from you, because my skills allow me to do that. And all of your answers are here contained on the record as forensic evidence of fraud. And if you deny me this claim, you are agreeing to pay me $50,000 per day until all matters are resolved on this Superior Court. and in the corporate United States District Court for the Corporate District of New Mexico, which has jurisdiction over Allstate Insurance Company. Thank you for your kind attention, and we will be coming to you at a later date. Thank you.